here, African West JP.
Take a trip to my side.
African West JP.
If you a bitch, you can't bang with us.
Good people. What's up? This your boy Allison West J Media. We all coming live from Allison West J Media Studios. And of course, I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Co-Co. World. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, we got Atlanta history in the building. We got some, we throw that word OG around a lot. OG don't necessarily mean street nigga. It could be original of your craft. And we got some OGs on this panel tonight that have really helped shape the sound or the culture that has taken over the world, the music industry. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy DJ Cooley.
Hey.
Welcome. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot his name because I'm high. What's your name, my boy?
Iceburg.
And we got Iceburg. You might know Iceburg from the organization. Can't Stop No Playa. I almost got on y'all.
Don't make that cheese, nigga.
Hey, Big Mac, I'm coming for you again, big boy. Anyway, welcome to the media show, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the media show. I almost took off on him on Iceburg.
Good.
You hear that? You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all boy help change the sound of Atlanta and like give us that a sound. Cause before then Atlanta really didn't have no sound before y'all. Cause I'm gonna say this is what Biggz saying, not Lil Ugly. Now listen, Biggz is saying, just play it to you. You don't just look cute. Kilo to me, Kilo, Raheem, Sammy Sam, Shadi, they are the ones. I'm saying this that shaped Atlanta. That gave us that jump start for hip hop. It kind of give us a sound. Before then, we was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And before them, you know what I'm saying? We know we found something we identified with like. Do y'all call it? I call it a shape Buddha music. I don't know what they call it.
It was all of that. We did call it the shape. We did call it
back then we had it the Buddha music. It was like our gang. It had gangster in it. It had all kind of different elements in it.
But not just shake dancing. People used to like just really dance, like skate ring at the skate ring.
We talking about those folks out there. They were known for that. You know, for that. So welcome to the show. And so did y'all know what y'all were doing back then when y'all did it?
Absolutely not. Nope. You gotta understand, like early Atlanta, there was a music industry. You had some artists that came out of Atlanta. But as far as like Atlanta having its own establishment, it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I think like our first lawyers was probably a copyright lawyer. Not even a real, just bona fide entertainment attorney. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how important is it to have a lawyer going into the game?
Better have somebody.
Why that paperwork?
Oh,
you get whipped with the stick. I heard whipped with the pen in the game.
Oh yeah, man. They don't even take a pen. If they got control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of the only industries, man, that people can steal and nobody go to jail.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta have somebody who can watch that legal side, that business side. And even then, it's still up for grabs.
What was y'all first? I don't like you. What was y'all first song that got the club crunk? That had everybody move? Cause what was the club back then when y'all joined? Was it Charles Disco?
Nah, Charles. 559.
559.
Y'all don't know nothing about that five. Right there over in the West End. You know nothing about it. Yeah. So what song you like? Cause I know when you put whatever song you finna say, whenever you put that bitch in the 559 and got that bitch with, I know you said we on made it. We on the song. What song was that?
Well, like if you go to the organization, it'll be Can't Stop No Playa. And get that bitch. You know
get that bitch, man. I used to love that.
They won't be the two that like took our career to another level. But you know, of course, your Kilos, your Raheem.
Raheem. Now you know I am a Kilo stan. I think he is the greatest, one of the greatest rappers that never got out there. But I'm gonna say this: T.I., Future, Jeezy, Gucci, you can fight for the king of Atlanta. But for my era, only one man stood on the throne. That was Kilo. I fuck with him. I fuck with Raheem. I fuck with Sammy Sam. I love Intoxicated. To me, from that era, it was Kilo. That's just my opinion. I don't expect y'all to give y'all opinion on that. Right, bro, you looking like you agree.
That's my home, but we from the same hood.
Okay.
I think most people from Atlanta would agree, though, during that time. I think so.
You know, Raheem is, a lot of folks say Raheem. A lot of folks say Sammy Sam, though. You know what I'm saying? Cause something sound more
Emo Street.
street. Yeah. Fam be the one gonna pull up and beat your ass. I heard about school.
No.
So I got distracted by something.
No, you right. But if you look at it, every one of them had their own little lanes. You know what I'm saying? Raheem was straight, you know, the booty shake club girls. You know what I'm saying? Sam, he'll do a little, he'll John rap you. You know what I'm saying? He can talk that street shit, and he can do the party music.
Right.
Kilo, you can kind of take Kilo kind of in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Street to the club.
Let's get into some of the songs you made behind.
Trying to make me think, man.
So now let me tell you. Now you said you did Love in My Mouth.
Yeah, love in your mouth.
Love in you, not
your mouth.
not my mouth.
It's love in the mouth.
Well, love it. You know
With
what
Kilo.
I'm saying? Kilo. Not in my mouth, ladies. But if you
That was also one of my favorite
ladies,
songs.
if you do like to make love in my mouth, ladies, you know this Atlanta now. You got to make sure you throw the ladies out there, cause it's anyway. Be up. So how was making love in Atlanta? Love in your, yeah, that's right. How was like making love in your mouth?
I was, man, you know, working with Kilo is just, he one of them dream artists, man. He just, like back then, he wasn't writing. He would go in, like everybody doing it right now, you know what I'm saying, get on the microphone, just start spitting,
So he just came up with it.
Yeah.
So was this when he was pre-Dungeon Family?
That's Dungeon Family.
Okay, that's Dungeon Family, okay. And that's like his biggest hit, right? Or is it on Nasty Dancing?
It would probably be between Baby Baby and Love in the Mouth.
Oh, baby.
Love the Mouth is the Nasty Dancing.
Kilo had a lot of hits.
And Cocaine.
He had a lot.
Yeah. That
And we
little
listen
my
to
like
him now.
to this day, you know, this little thing going on Instagram, like, you know what I'm saying? To this day on Instagram, to this day, that love in your motherfucking mouth come on in any club in Atlanta. That bitch get liquid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's one of
saying?
the classics, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That white horse.
White horse too, but I just my opinion, this big opinion.
I feel like any Kilo song come on in Atlanta, people going,
Hey, you got Love in Your Mouth, Nasty Dancer. Those are his. Everybody got what they call they.
Baby too.
This is my opinion. I don't know, but I just know when I be in the booth. I just know when I see. I just know what get me liquid.
You just like them nasty ass songs.
I do.
That's
I'm
all.
Freak,
He like the nasty songs. That's
I'm freaked out. Ladies, DM is available for my son, not me. Don't DM me. Don't DM me. He said no. He married too. So now, Mr. Iceburg. Now, I don't know why I'm calling. I mean, we probably about the same age, but now you was on also Atlanta classic. You know what I'm saying? Can't Stop No Playa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if you know that was my theme song coming up, but you know what I'm saying? You know, that back at that Tommy Hilfiger Polo days with the Eastern boots on, you know, we was rocking the gate, saying young player don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop me. You know, but you know his grandma.
Fuck you, bitch. But I do.
I said so
That
wrong.
was my jam. I used to be at the gate, 559.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
It kind of the organization, man. Even the way it was formed, man. It wasn't like it just came together organically. It wasn't no group like that. You know what I'm saying? He had his own thing. He was with a couple more people, and we had G-Rock who brought in C Smooth, and while we was doing it, Valentino was brought in by he just passed away. A guy named Chris, and like I say, so everything just started coming together in the studio. Now, we had been already working together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, so Black Dave came in. He wrote the hook.
Black Dave. Another line, yeah.
And the nigga disappeared. So I was fortunate enough to get the hook down on tape before he left.
Dang.
I like, Dad, you gonna have to do it, man.
Had you been on the song before as far as rapping or anything?
Yeah.
You had a
actually, my verse was the first verse written.
Yep.
And then we did the hook, and then it just came together.
Yep.
Where was you on the song? What verse is you?
I got the last verse.
Okay. Cause I remember the song playing in my mind while we talking.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing you rapping it. Yeah, I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying, in my mind.
Okay.
So now let me ask you this: did you write the whole song, or did you just write your voice? Cause you know back then it was okay for somebody to get in there and write something for you and to get in there.
We had our own mind. Everybody wrote their own verses.
Yeah.
We would collaborate on some stuff, you know what I'm saying, idea wise, passing around, you know, go here, this is what we're gonna talk about. But as far as verses, right, everybody wrote for themselves.
See, when y'all was coming up, you know what I'm saying, it was okay to, you know, like, for people to write verses for you, know what I'm saying, because it was all about everybody trying to get on. It wasn't like that even then?
Nah, bro.
Huh?
It was a lot of pride, like
man, you gotta hold on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even like structuring your sound and your song, you ain't want to sound like the next man. You want to sound like the songs that's already out. You know what I'm saying? You want to stand your own ground and be your own person. Create your own identity. Now, you know what I'm saying? It kind of
everybody look and sound the same.
Yeah, that's getting radio play. The club, they fucking with that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, but that ain't how it was.
So you were so all this, how like Drake and Kanye bring collaborators together to put together songs and stuff like that. You ain't really with all that.
Collaborate?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I'm saying, so we come together and like, I write the first 2 bars, you write the next 2 bars.
If that's the way the artist want to do it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no one formula to make a good song. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even bad if another artist come in and write. You know what I mean? Because they might get the vision of the song before somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They go put the ideas down, then everybody else be like, "Oh, okay, this is where we need to go."
What have you ever had are there any song? Okay, let me ask you that. Are there any songs that you wanted to put together that never ever materialized?
Shit, yeah, man, all the time. Everybody don't catch up. You might be ahead of your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Beat wise, he might bring an idea. Hey, Cooley, man, I need to run this by you, and I'll be like, man, that's kind of crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't get where he's thinking, and you sometimes you can explain it, sometimes you can't. You know what I'm saying? But that's the creative process, man. There's a lot of beats that still just on the computer or on the hard drive.
So, by you being an OG, by y'all being OG, how do y'all, you know, in our city, there's a big disconnect between the OGs and the young generation. You know what I'm saying, right? Do the young generation give y'all flowers? Do they fuck with y'all? Do they like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, bro? Appreciate the movement. You know what I'm saying?
That's the black community. I don't think the black community do that.
Oh, it's not talking about that.
Yeah, it ain't just the music, man. It's us as a race, man. We got to disconnect. You know what I'm saying? We became a kind of throwaway with our history.
I feel like go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I'm glad we like shifting over to this area of the kind of conversation, because I saw that you ran for city council, and I'm wondering, like, have you always wanted to like be a part of like helping the community and build up the community, or is it something that happened that made you like more interested in wanting to help build a city up and make your district better?
All that.
All of it.
Everything
so you've
you
been
just
involved.
Said.
Okay.
Coming up with my parents and my grandparents been in the civil rights movement.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My aunts and my dad and my cousin sitting in Dorsey.
Don't
you say that.
Hold on now.
But I just wanted to say what's always that.
I want to do a disclaimer out there, right?
Go ahead.
Now, I did grow up in the community where that travesty happened.
It's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? And the Browns are like my second. Like, we super tight. Yep. I talk to the family, so I just gotta throw that out there. Yeah. No disrespect. I know you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And but Sidney Dorsey was a motherfucker. Like he was the shit. He was next level. He masterminded. You know what I'm saying?
What you know about that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
So look, as a family, how did y'all deal with that when that happened?
Man, we was we hurt for both families, man. You know what I'm saying? I had the chance to meet the late Phyllis Brown, Durham Brown's brother. My Masonic affiliation that got a lodge out here named after Durham Brown. So it's a lot of love between the two families. What Sidney did,
that was his choice. That was on him
for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I think a lot of times when stuff like that happen, you don't be thinking. I would tell my son today, like, when you do stuff, you gotta think about it's a complete circle of things that happen. It's not just me and you that's gonna be affected. It's gonna be like, I remember a situation where like some happened and like Mama's still here. Like the kids still here.
Yeah.
Like the sisters, the aunt, they still here. They gotta deal with that on both sides. And it'd be like, we be against each other, and neither one of us did nothing. So your problem really ain't with me. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be a wedge there in our community. It's so easy for us to just over anything. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm having my son to see that. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to him about that earlier today. Like, you know, when you make, you make decisions, you gotta make sure you making decisions. You gotta think about it in a complete circle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people deserve certain things, but when you go across that line, you're not just affecting them. You're affecting their whole family, and you're also affecting your family. So, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he paying his debt to society for that. You know what I'm saying? The family on both sides got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Now,
I think that's awesome that you reached out to the family and
just like during the case, we couldn't go in.
Of course.
And so we'll see them outside. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just reached out to them. We just embraced them. You know what I mean? Let them know there's no bad blood between us, because of what the foolishness that went on, for that damn secret.
That's big. That's big. We need more of that black community love.
Gotta have it, man.
It's like I don't know what's going on. It's like we are being bred and taught to hate ourselves. And it's like I see so people on Instagram, they get so mad. It's like they be ready to. They just black out when a black person, like, they feel like life's a little wrong. They just black out, you know what I mean? And it, you know, I'm not trying to take it too deep with you. I'm just saying, but I just got to get this out because we on there. Like, in the community, as black people, we all of a certain age and elk. We all a little up in age. We middle age. So young folks, we know some. You know, and young people, they feel like because they youth, but like one thing, you can't buy experience, brother. You gotta go do something in life, baby. You know what I'm saying? See, and you gotta know when to fold them and when to hold them. See, y'all don't know the art of surviving to see another day. You know what I'm saying? I seen my grandmama raise 7 kids, East Lake Meadows, with nothing. My mama and my uncles grew up with nothing. And I seen the love that they have for each other to this day. That's right. I be like, damn, me and my brother ain't even like, but like, and like the community people, when they see each other, hey, you know, like, and it be like genuine, like, it be like, even when I see some niggas I grow up, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? But even if you be trying, it ain't, it's just like, I just don't have that love.
But you know what I think it is, listening to you and thinking about our past conversations we had, I feel like when you don't have anything, all you got is each other. So you gonna lean on each other. You gonna interact with each other. You gonna love each other. But the more stuff you get, the more stuff that come, all these distractions, everything that we start to get. Like I was saying, like when we start getting more freedoms, you know, when we start getting more material stuff, when people start making money and doing, you start getting divided. You know, it's kind of like now your focus isn't on the people who matter to you because you focused on this material stuff and stuff that don't matter. So I feel like that's what's happening to us, and that's why all the division and everything is coming in.
Well, let me say this. It's not the material stuff or the money.
Okay.
It's the love of the material stuff and the money over everything else. So if I love material more than I love you, of course I'm going to treasure that. You do something to it, I'm mad at you for that.
Right. Ooh.
When that shit can be replaced, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Time you drive a car off the lot, it done lost 50% of its value. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Might be exaggerated, but it lost value. Right. The value is in you. But there is an enemy of the people that creates that wedge. You know what I mean? And that enemy got your personal real estate at hand, which is your mind. So it's the battle of the mind.
It is.
And they can use anything from money to status to job title, anything. But we the only fools that fall for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's our little deep dick.
Preach. You know what I'm saying?
Now, and you know what? I'm happy that you did that because I like for my guests to show that they are more than they talent, they human. Right. Like they see the injustice that's going on, and you know, by me being a parent, I always want to get positive people on here and talking about what's going on with we have to reach back to the youth and get them in line. Cause it start with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are successful people. Cause a lot of times when people talk, if you know they ain't successful, it's hard for you to take them serious because they ain't really did that. Now, if I've been seeing you in the hood since I'm 23 and I've been seeing in the hood my whole life drinking beer on grandma porch, when you tell me stay out of trouble, I don't know if I can accept that. But when you got a DJ Cooley and a Mr. Iceburg, you know what I'm saying, people who have actually done something, who have actually changed some stuff around me, I can kind of listen to what you got to say because, hey, listen, you could be doing everything else and giving me free game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, in the rest of what I want to get to though is you do more than music. You know what I'm saying? So what else are you involved in?
Now, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After that race, I just fell back to family, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to decompress from that, and then that ran right into 2020, and 2020 really just took the majority of people out.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm
COVID.
saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Did you get the vaccine?
bro? We ain't gonna talk about that. No.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm just saying. I just want to know because I like to know who I'm around. And they say 1 out of 3 people that got it because infected with COVID.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. So
you
now
know,
there's that new wedge,
Right.
the vax against the unvax.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's mostly gonna be us that fight over.
and you wanna know what crazy? When shout out to my folk, cause they gonna be talking shit. I don't give them no fuck. I told y'all, we put more trust in the powers to be than we do God.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? and like I'm not trying to knock nobody for what they did. But I just feel I hear a lot of people say they believing in the Most High. I believe in God. But when it's time for you to believe in Him, you go to the man.
Right.
And then when something happen, you be looking at man. You believe in man. God told you, man, gonna let you down every time. Man will let you down. Hey, I'm gonna let you down. Cause I'm a man.
Yeah.
But him, it be some days, man, when you know we go through things. All you got is that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I know everybody here probably been on their sick bed. You pray to God like, God, look, I ain't trying to go.
sure,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I did have COVID, and my whole house got it. You know what I'm saying? But the person with the weakest immune system in my house, which is my mama, she has epilepsy, right? She didn't get it. My daddy got it. He 84 years old. He was in the hospital a couple of days. My wife got it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I take vitamins. I'm fat, but you know I don't eat. You know what I'm saying? I eat chicken there. That's why I'm big. But listen.
Cannot.
But listen. The person who I thought was gonna say, I worry about my mama. She went and took 4 COVID tests every time. Nothing.
That's right.
And she was around all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She took care of my dad the whole time. But she said, you know, the one thing I was doing, I was praying.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I was praying. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, man, we gotta do more praying, man. Shout out to everybody that got that COVID, man. We praying for y'all, hoping everybody pull through.
Yes,
and this is not against the vaccinated or against the unvaccinated. We all want people under God, and we all must stick together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know we can't.
Right.
Y'all, I ain't doing no more family barbecues until next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. No more family barbecue. Don't call bitch. We ain't no yo, ain't nothing. No more family barbecue. I don't know who, cause I don't know who got it, who ain't. So we gonna pretend like everybody got it.
Stupid. He is so stupid. So Iceburg.
When I tell you did a family barbecue.
What? This ain't about me.
Exactly. You don't want them folks over there getting fake.
No, but Iceberg, how did and this I guess for both of y'all, but I wanted to ask you, how did COVID change like your life, and of course it changed it, but how, like, as far as your family or your outlook on your future, how you move now?
It changed. I caught it.
Okay.
So it changed me tremendously. Like feeling that you might not make it, cause I was down bad. But it just invigorated me. Like, okay, if I make it through this, we gotta do something big.
Bigger. Okay.
So as soon as I got through it, I called Cooley like, hey,
We back.
we gotta get back.
How long had y'all took off a break?
Oh man, since
Well, you had been working with Akon.
I had been working.
So he
with
was on
Con
tour
and
with
sang.
Con when Con was on fire.
Okay. Okay.
And it was recording group he had called with Grady Babies.
Yeah.
Grady babies. Okay. Y'all Grady babies? No,
Yeah.
you
I think I
a Grady
remember.
baby?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You were
Grady
3 of
babies.
them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So you were behind them.
Yeah.
So what did y'all meet in the industry, or did y'all know each other before then?
Well, yeah, kind of in the industry. I was in between a deal. I had just finished doing the Hard Boys album.
Okay.
What? Hold on. You got to go over there. Another Atlanta lady. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm saying it now. See, you don't remember. See, when you say the hard boy, young fella, excuse me, Coke, I'm going to let you get back in here. I got to let you folks educate. When you say gangster music in Atlanta,
Yeah.
it started Hard Boy.
What was one of their songs? I remember the name, but I
They
can't
were
think of
straight
one of their
underground.
songs.
We had one song that possibly
You
had a
just had-
video.
What's
you
one
had-
of the
It
most
was called
popular?
Groupie. You had to know the
Yeah.
album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even want to put that out there because some of the song titles are not for children.
Right,
Like that.
exactly.
You know,
Were
but
they anything like the dog pound dog? You remember the dogs from Florida?
Nah,
They were there.
like Doghouse Posse?
No, the dog.
nah, they was
The mama on crack rock.
Yeah, nah,
You know what I'm talking about?
nothing like that.
Doghouse Posse.
Oh, that was the name of it? Oh, okay.
nothing like
They weren't nothing like that. Oh, okay.
They had,
you
they had the
ain't
Terminator
old.
faces
Shut up.
when they had on the album cover. You ever
I remember the name.
Terminator
I
2?
remember the name, the Hard Boys. I'm just trying to
We
think of the.
look, we right around you, Regal, you Vert Ace and Vogue.
Yeah, there you
Then
go.
that Hard Boy,
There
them
you
4
go.
eights in the trunk. with the detachable face pie.
There you go.
You'll never know our era, young boy.
But you say y'all
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
Big.
you know,
big and excited. Y'all
No,
taking
do
him
your
back
thing,
to back
do your
in back in the
thing, do your
day.
Do your thing. See,
So-
go ahead. I'm real Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pre '96. I didn't move here. I was born here.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I got my birth certificate not across the street from Grady, up the street from Grady, at the first birthplace house. You know what I'm saying? I'm real. And when people say Grady, baby, I want to touch on that because there's a controversy in Atlanta now. Everybody say, why y'all talking about Grady? Because that lets you know I'm really from here. And
Yeah.
you scream in my city like you from here, but what did you come out the womb at? Well, I want to know.
yeah,
I'm from here too, and I wasn't born at Grady.
George Baptist.
How you know?
Yeah,
How you
everyone-
know?
Yeah, everyone, I mean, her mama had a little job. You know what I'm saying?
They had some insurance. They had some insurance.
I had a little job. Okay, you know.
Don't do that.
Your mama worked that. She worked it with
Don't do
the Chevy plant. Up there, door if you had the Chevy with the Ford
Don't
plant.
do that.
Come on,
Don't
man.
do me.
Had a little, okay. The daddy worked for Marta. That what it was. Oh, he in the army. Cause it wasn't but like 3-4
He
things
was
he did.
military.
I know it was.
I look, my daddy was in the military and he still took me to Grady.
Yeah, he didn't want that high ass
He
bill.
didn't want the bill.
Shit, back then,
black card.
I remember one
Right.
time, man, I was out there playing football in the hood. Shoulder was hanging.
Damn.
My mama said, "Come on and get in here." I'm like, "Money goes out." She's like, "We ain't paying that bill." We gonna try. I mean, for 2 hours they tried to pop my shoulder back. I'm telling her, I said, "Man, they go to the hospital. Ain't no go to the goddamn hospital. What's the pay no bill?" For 2 hours, my dad said, "Look, fuck it, we gotta take it." Damn, the whole ride, they were like, "You should have been outside playing football. Then we gotta pay their money." You know, they went there, popped me in there, I was in the shoulder sling for 2 years, for 2 months. And now my mama saying, you know how much money you outside playing football cost me? I said, "Mom, I'm 10. I don't think about that." But back then, when we were coming up, bro, everything was about a bill.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, let's get into your family. How many, you're married, you got any kids?
Yep.
How many kids you got?
I got 3 daughters.
You a girl?
Girl dad, too.
Daughter and a son.
Oh, both of you. Okay. So what does being a girl dad mean to both of
man.
y'all?
Get bossed around all day.
Yeah.
You
Hope
say
they
get.
don't meet nobody like we used to.
Boy,
Ooh.
thank you.
Ooh. So do y'all talk? So do y'all have conversations? Because one of your daughters is older. Like she graduated, right?
2 of them.
How 2 of them? Okay. And how yours older? So how did you guys have those conversations with y'all daughters about dudes like
Got
how
to.
y'all used to be?
You got to.
So what those conversations look like? I mean,
mean,
for,
just
and this,
straight
and
up.
this is
I mean, no,
for some of the young ladies out here who
just
don't
straight up.
have a dad.
Like that's
Straight
part
up,
of it.
Yeah.
You gotta tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but I'm saying for some young ladies who might not have a father figure in their life, like who may need to hear those words, what would you tell them about young niggas like what y'all used to be?
I mean, it depends on the situation. Cause I like if you don't did it, you could peep game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of tell, hey, you know, be careful with him. Or, you know what I'm saying? He don't really like you. He like you, but he don't really like you.
Right.
So it's different things you can, you know what I'm saying, to kind of help them. Because they going to still do
whatever,
certain things they
yeah.
want to do. But if they have the information,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
You can help guide them.
It can help guide them. And then they come back to realize, like, Daddy,
Yeah.
you told me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, yeah, listen to me. I'm, you know.
Yeah.
So
We
basically,
did that
let them know
already.
these little boys ain't, and not to say they not about nothing,
Nah,
but they
nah,
just
all
young
that,
and they
you know,
don't. They
don't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
time, it ain't even malicious.
Yeah, they
It's
just
what's
they
happening.
young,
Yeah.
they young guys,
Yeah,
and the
they doing
hormones
what they
raging,
doing.
Yeah.
and pretty. They see
But
pretty girls. and,
trust me, every father in the world don't want their daughter to be that chick.
yeah.
Period. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want it. Like
Yeah.
you just like let it be buddy daughter. Not
Yeah,
mine. That's just what it is.
yeah. You know that. I mean, I just say all I can tell them is like find your guy that's mature.
But, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's just judging
No, they
character.
Yeah, but
You know
how
what
do they
I'm
know
saying?
what's mature?
What's mature?
But they
'Cause
don't
they
know
ain't
what
mature.
I'm saying, hear me out. I'm happy I asked that.
God.
Mature is like find you somebody who's on the same wavelength that you on. Like, see, don't be acting like. Cause one thing about life, it gonna let you know if what you ready for and what you ain't ready for. You gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be with no guy try to put your situation for something you know you ain't ready for. Well, it's person you want a guy like he want to move at the same wavelength as you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know a lot of times little girl give little hot boys and he wide on. He's trying to have 6, 7 baby mamas, and you ain't really on that time. So
Yeah.
you want a guy
Yeah.
who protecting his loins. He's trying to have something. He trying like it ain't even about being real. He's trying, you know what I'm saying, get a little jar together, get his stuff together. You want to do it the right way.
Yeah.
The other kind of guys that you kind of want your daughter to, you know,
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
be
definitely.
with.
And
You know
those
what I'm
are
saying?
few and far
That's
in
it,
between.
yeah. No, it
Whatever the
ain't.
saying is,
No, it
it is
ain't.
not a lot
No, it
of.
ain't.
Yes, it is because society teaches our young men a lot of times that like they ain't cool if they ain't out here doing the most.
Is it that, or is it that women overlook that guy?
Yeah, they do.
I think more so
I mean,
women overlook the nice guy.
I think it's both. I think, but that still goes back to what society, like what we are
They don't
taught
want.
and what
They
we.
don't want a lame little boy in the back of the class doing all this work. He ain't got the. He ain't got the
I
shoes.
mean,
He ain't fresh,
Yeah.
but he got a 3.8.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
he going. I'm
And
the Kulubi. He going in. And what it is? I'm the Kulubi.
no, you always.
Summa cum laude. You know what I'm talking about. Summa cum laude. He going.
Clearly,
to a
he
good
wasn't the
school.
boy in
You
the
know what I'm
class
saying?
making them grades.
Let me tell you something, baby. I was blessed with other forms and abilities.
Oh,
you know what I'm
see,
saying?
you know
Lady
what? I
loved
can't.
me. I didn't have no issue. I was the little boy. Your
cannot.
mama say, "Don't bring the little fat ass little boy over here no more. Keep his ass away from you now." I be like, "Why you let me, Joe? Get your ass out my yard, boy." That was him. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it took me time to mature and grow. You know what I'm saying? And I just know, like, as a man, I just know, like, my wife came into my life, how it changed me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just know, like, you know, sometimes, you know, in life as men, we need that. You know, when you find a woman that's raised right, a girl that's raised right, when you at that right maturity level, you respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So then, I was ready for my wife when I got my wife.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even think about it. I met her, I was like, she different. You know what I'm saying? And then her level of respect for me and how she moved and how she, I was like, okay. Y'all know, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You
That's
know.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So I know you're married. Are you married, Iceberg? No. Okay, so but have you?
That man was on I Can't Stop No Playa. You know what's up with him, man?
Clearly, ain't nobody stopping this player.
That man working. He moved to this.
So you kind of live by your lyrics. I was just joking, but have you? So you've never found like anyone that kind of slowed you down and made you?
There's been some, you know,
Situations.
Yeah. But you know, you just.
I think you got to be equally yoked to that
Yeah.
person.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
They taught us opposites attract. That's a damn lie. Opposites
Okay.
might attract, but they don't need to be together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have, like you say, be on that same wavelength.
Okay. So did you meet your wife like back in the day during the player days, or did she come along and kind of like get you to settle down.
One of them questions
pay me a
we
fruit
talked
snack?
about.
Okay.
Nah,
Can you pay me a fruit snack?
Hell no,
One of
this
yours.
my fruit snack.
Man, give me a fruit snack.
Hell no.
Man.
I met my
Why,
wife.
let me ask you, do you think she married? Hell no. I thought she was. Nobody want that, man. She won't give a nigga a fruit snack. She gonna give a nigga some macaroni and cheese and
I ain't gonna give you no fruit
Anybody
snack.
drink some of that Jack with me?
Oh, you know, that's a little too grown man for me, big dog.
That's
Jack.
too grown, man.
But you know what? We
I
got
can
to
do Jack. I can do
Yeah,
Jack.
try a little bit.
We go for a shot, cause you know we gotta do a shot, cause let me tell you something. Usually,
I do my shot slow, man.
okay. Give me the glass. Give me all of them. I need a glass. You got one? You got a cup down there?
No.
He don't drink.
You don't drink?
Nah.
Kiddo, give me some ice.
When you get that,
You ain't do like Asian
hit
did,
record.
did you?
No. Don't do that.
Ooh. Shit. Man. I want nobody spin back in my cup.
I ain't touched this
Okay.
ice.
Now you know what?
Stupid.
Usually I am a tequila guy,
okay.
and we usually take shots out of the case. That's you know what I mean.
I can't do no tequila.
Why?
That's about it right here.
Shit, you can't do no tequila. God, let me show you what we drank on the show. The man said he can't do no tequila. Okay, if you say so, my boy.
So y'all know the history of this, right?
Yeah, the black man.
Yeah.
It was stolen from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm a history
No,
boy.
teach
Like
me.
look, yeah,
What happened?
a black man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. A black man invented this, right?
Okay.
But the white dude who was over him stole his recipe. Well, actually, they say it was a black lady, but the dude, you know what I'm saying? They actually just gave him his own liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest,
okay.
right? But they say his wife really came up with it.
It probably was a woman. You know.
You know,
how
I don't believe that. I don't believe it was him.
It probably was.
Anyway, so
You know how
the white
y'all know how
dude, you
y'all
want his
do.
story?
How
You
y'all
want
do
his
the black
story?
woman? You know what I'm saying?
You want to
Go ahead, remix the story. I like it.
You know how y'all.
Who was on their back and who was on top?
What do you mean?
I mean, he was on that power drive, so he hit liquor.
How you know?
Now, moving on,
How you know? How you know he went on his back?
Man, it was back in
How
the
you
80s,
know?
man. What was 1741?
You act like shit was.
That man, nah, it was, they
So
weren't
you
hitting it from the
think-
back
so you
then.
think-
Missionary. Can I finish the story?
So you think
So Uncle Ernest.
riding just came in style in the 1900s?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like I'm confused.
Anyway,
Okay.
So listen, so the white man was over him. He made him some hooch. And
Oh, this good.
yeah, so the white man, he used to make the liquor for the white man and all his friends. They was like, man, we want some more of that. You know what I'm saying? So the white man that stole it from him, that's where the name Jack Daniels come from. This is history. This ain't no cap. We feel how y'all niggas always know. This
You know
is
what?
this Jack. This is real deal.
And see, the family
We
just
dropped
now
jewels
starting
on
to
the
get
media show.
residuals in the past, you know.
And something like look, they had that. Look, they put out one. Cause they had some bottles for like a year. They actually had the Jack Daniels label on there. It had the real story of that on there. And so the family that's on happen for a year. And so Jack Daniels also make the black man so his family can eat off that too. Shout out to you, my boy, the man that really invented Jack Daniels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all
Okay.
think being just all fun and game, but there's a little something up
You
here.
know I'm a little
There
song.
it is.
So
Okay.
do you exclusively try to buy black?
I go out my way sometimes. You know
So
what I'm
well,
saying?
let me tell you about this water brand,
Okay.
King H2O, guys. And this is one of our sponsors. I always forget to shout them out, and I'm so sorry. But
Well, he don't
media show
sponsor
is
me
brought
because
to
I
you.
don't get none of the water. He sponsor her.
Anyway, King H2O, but this is a company.
A sponsor on the show is she supposed to get half, I supposed to get half. Ask me how many waters I got.
How many awards you got, man?
Exactly. Move
You
right
done,
along.
you done
Go ahead, right.
you done had at least 3 of them on the show. I brought
I've had
you.
one water in the month that he been giving the water away.
Damn it!
That's it.
Now you
son.
got 2. I ain't even gonna get here. You
See, it's
go.
alkaline 7.5.
Yeah. So but no, it's black owned, and he's they're from Atlanta. They have a water plant here in it. I'm not gonna say he's from Atlanta, but they have a water plant here in Atlanta that they
nice.
just got. So yeah, black owned. So support. You know, look them up, check them out. King H2O alkaline water. It's really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you good.
She gotta get a little plug in for her water deal. Okay. Now something else I want to get into now. Y'all like eating good food, right? what side of town y'all from, and what was the spot, the go-to spot for the good food back then? We're gonna get in the Freaknik last. I'm saving Freaknik for the last.
I'm from Ben Hill.
Ben Hill, Ben Trill.
There wasn't no good spots in Ben Hill. What JJ real?
That was packed too.
Yeah. Then you had what?
I'm from Bankhead.
Okay.
Bankhead
Seafood. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right here. Now, were you from Born Home?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Shiver Street Finest.
Yes, sir. See, young to the bull, knee high to a bullfrog. You know, y'all know about it. See, I'm from that area. On Bankhead, you don't just go to Bankhead. You go to Bankhead playing if you want to. But you come. I said, I'm from the starter jacket era. Jordans. Now you get fresh, go see a little girl on Bankhead. You got your good clothes on, you got your starter jacket on, yeah, Jordans. When you return home, you got on white socks and a t-shirt.
I'm about to say you better let it be a
Hey, Iceburg, y'all were doing it like that?
Yeah, you gotta have a chaperone.
You gotta know
I ain't
somebody.
just go on the west side like that. The west or the south side. My sister did, but I ain't gonna stay on the...
Where you from? From the east side?
Yeah, well, so we started, well, no, east side, but we stayed on the west side for a while. My sister went to Doug. But she used to catch the martyr. The martyr was to go there. But we, east side, I grew up on the east side mostly. She probably do. Yeah. I was scared.
Doug was Born Home.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way. Want to see a girl stole that
What's y'all
behind
ain't
door?
doing for real? What's your age right? My sister, she like 45.
When the podcast over.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
He man 36. What do you mean? So I was dating a girl, right? Well, you know you meet a girl on the phone back then, and I'm come out there. I go out there. She like, look, you gotta come out here early, cause you know, by the time we get dark, we need a dip. I'm like, I'm from motherfucking Glenwood Road, nigga. Ain't nothing.
And back then, east side was nothing compared to the west side.
Oh no, y'all had y'all pockets though.
You know what I'm saying? See, she was in the high. I'm from the, you know, I know it was active. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had Scottsdale biting.
Yeah.
You had goddamn
East Lake.
You had on Lion Street. You had on Counter Road, boy.
Yeah.
You talking about McAfee?
Yeah,
McAfee, all
McAfee.
that.
I know they had, but I don't know. I guess
It was a little
different.
it was.
Yeah. So
Maybe
I go
it
out.
was the aesthetics for me. Maybe it was just like.
Yeah, you say you see help, she wasn't.
They had grass.
So she had grass. She had shit on set. I stayed in the
Yeah,
one
we
level
had no
high.
grass.
I was Glenwood. I grass. We had dirt. Goddamn.
We grew up on Tilson Road. I went to Tilson Elementary. Like we was right up.
You mean them big houses in the back?
No, we was right. No, we was right across the street from Tilson, right by.
It was still alright.
Yeah, it still was a decent neighborhood.
They were good. Y'all were little
Our
kids.
neighborhood
Parents had
was
money.
That's what I'm saying. When I would go to the west, because my grandma stayed on the west side. So like when we would go over there, it was, and my grandma stayed in a nice neighborhood. She stayed off Martin Luther King Adams by the library. Right over
I said
there.
Adamsville.
Yeah, she
Their pockets are nice, a little bit, you know.
So it was
When I went to my grandma's house, we went to either Ely Meadows or Oakland City Project. It wasn't no nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna my story, so I go to the girl house, stay behind the door. Right? She say, hey, listen, everybody gotta come on here by 10 o'clock in the morning. We gonna kick it. Cause by 7:30, you gotta get on board. You gotta deal. I'm like, I'm from Glenwood. What you mean? I ain't got nothing on it. I didn't know what I know now. Father God. So I come out of the house by like 8:30, dog. Walking down the street. See, dude, like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? She know he with me. We just going to the bus stop. He know, all right, shout, all right, that what's up. So you know how you can just feel like, I just feel niggas like, you can just feel niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, it's about 6-7 niggas now. Oh, they were like, damn, bro, what size shoe you wear? So I zipped my coat up here, pulled it. I said, I got these niggas, I have to take this. But they didn't give my shit. So after they violated me and they snatched my shoes off me, and they didn't. It was 8 niggas. What you want me to do? And they slapped the girl, and you don't bring no niggas from another town, our community, well, hood and all that shit. So and imagine you go back home and tell my daddy, Dad, he like, where the fuck you goddamn coat in your shoes at? I said, man, them niggas. So I got an ad whooping at 16 for taking your stupid ass way across town and get your ass wrong. So that was my first experience about fucking with them niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? It was some. But she said it was some niggas from Bankhead, that might from Born Home niggas that were messing with her sister. You know what I'm saying? They was, I used to be on the block selling the little Nick trap stuff. They was out there getting it in their community, you know what I'm saying? They was out there trying to take over, you know what I'm saying? They just say she seen one nigga with my shoes on and one nigga with my coat on, you know what I mean?
That's about right.
That's about right. So, you know, I knew then. See, I tell niggas all the time, you gotta learn how to play in the street, baby. You don't know, you ain't know how to play. Any nigga say be in the street, he ain't got spanked, he a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, nigga, my partner told me one time, you'll never know if you can fight till you get hit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, the best fight, you gotta be able to take a punch. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I could fight till I took a punch.
Well, I would never. I'm looking at y'all too. I would never think that y'all would be the type of guys that would just, you know, do something.
I ain't never
like
did
that.
that. I ain't talking about the start.
Iceberg, I don't know, Iceberg. You kind of quiet.
Iceberg
look like he done took a pair of shoes.
He's more cool. He's more like, if you know the cool characters of the
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell.
See, he would do whatever the D do. He be like, "What, man? Y'all see my girl?" Oh nah, man.
So what he's saying is Iceberg ain't gonna take your shoes, but he might take your girl. Oh, okay.
See, like, he's like, Iceberg, you know I fuck with Stacy. He wanted to talk about, bro, what that mean? Oh, nah, you know, man.
That's him too for real.
Hey, man, be happy, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, you come in there with your girl. I remember once I had a girl so fine, man, I'm finna take her to the ground. These nigga gonna go crazy, like, it be bad. Boy, my buddy was like, oh. I'm like, hey, Jay, it's not shit. Fuck what I said. Hey, bro, what's up with that? Oh, you like, boy, we gonna chop it up. We drop our break. It's all good. Ain't nothing below. You know, we have a good time, big. I said, bro, I know what that means, bro. I know what that means, bro.
At least they told you.
You know what I'm saying? You like, shit, bro.
What you say?
At least they
You
told you.
brought her, bro. I ain't tell you pull up with her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
So you go back and I'm like, show, we gotta go. Why y'all said, man? Mother, you knew you had. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, have you ever hit one of your partner old lady?
Damn.
Nah, we don't do that.
No, we don't switch. That partners.
Nah, we don't do that.
Nah.
Now it depends.
Bring it down.
You gotta clarify.
Not his main thing.
Never.
I'm talking about them macaroni and cheese, the potato
They get
salad.
passed around anyway.
But that nigga know some nigga like the cuff now.
Yep.
They do. And if they do, then we let them
it's off
have
limits.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
she off limits.
She'll be back.
Everybody got.
So she gonna be back.
Everybody got a favorite side piece.
You know what I'm saying? You can't cover forever. So if you got a guy, you know, he like the, you know what I mean, rest haven, like what we used to say. You know what I mean? Then, it'll be that.
Not rest.
Yeah.
Lord.
Would you ever the swoop?
No, I've always been in a relationship. Don't try. Why you trying me?
I'm just asking. I'm not trying
I
you.
ain't never been the swoop. Never. Ever. I don't gotta be the swoop.
I'm just asking.
I'm one of those good wholesome women that you was talking about earlier. Fuck you, Biggz. I really am. I ain't saying I've never been the swoop.
I feel like you will. I feel like you will. You know, I feel like you're a nice, wholesome woman, and you necessarily wouldn't do anything to jeopardize your
I ain't gotta do that.
ladyhood or womanhood.
I would.
At this juncture in your life.
Hey, this juncture.
Yeah. Because I feel like every woman. Do y'all feel like every woman had a whole phase?
I think that.
No, I ain't gonna say.
They had maybe just relieve.
Now I ain't gonna say I ain't never had a little whole phase.
Okay.
But that I wasn't that girl that be
that
passed
girl.
around to friends and shit. Like that ain't what I'm saying.
So
I've always been in. I had my kid at like 16. I've been in relationships since forever. So like in between my
what
relationship.
age was your whole phase?
In between my relationship, like after I broke up with my first kids, that I was like probably 21 ish, and it was only for a couple months because I ended up meeting somebody. I ended up meeting somebody and settling down, and then So I mean, I ain't never been the one that I'm not doing friends. I don't want no friends sitting around having a conversation about me. Like,
Do you
Not like
do you feel like men go through whole phases?
they whole life. I feel like
Damn.
I feel like y'all life is the whole
Okay.
I
phase.
guess on the show.
The whole life.
The whole life. I mean, unless sometimes I think some men like if they find
That's a good drink.
a good,
yeah.
it is good. It tastes tropical like.
Yeah.
How did you
Yeah,
like?
you're not gonna feel it in the morning. You're gonna be alright.
Oh, I know what this is. That it. They should get. Okay, now it makes sense. Coco. Did what they use for the lady, right? Then little suave, you come in with a little suave guy, and like, yeah, baby, you go, like, oh, this sweet, they cool. This is a rubber choice.
It's a good little
It's
drink.
a good little drink. You like it? Coco like it. She don't like nothing but tequila, so if she drink it, it good.
It's good. It's like tropical. I'm trying to see this pineapple made. I'm tasting some coconut or something. Like what is it? It made it like a. It made it.
It do. It give me like a. It gives me like pina colada vibe.
It
right?
do. See, it's not just me.
I
It's
think
like
it's
a
coconut.
What
Okay.
coconut though?
I mean, but like, what made you mix this with that? Usually they go Coke with this.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't drink Coke. So I had to come up with something, man, to disguise that flavor. I just can't, like, just straight, I wouldn't drink it.
Yeah. Y'all gotta try this. The Jack Daniels.
Yeah, we gotta,
and pineapple. It's good.
We got a new drink, the DJ Cooley.
There you go.
The DJ Cooley.
the
DJ Cooley.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Yeah, I like this. So,
So the DJ Cooley.
The DJ
is
Cooley.
the Jack Daniels mixed with the pineapple juice.
On ice,
Okay.
it good.
On ice.
DJ Cooley.
My dog.
Good.
My dog. Now we gotta get in the freak, Nick.
Oh, okay.
Now to see how they turn their head. Now Coco, you was in the house, you was a nice wholesome woman. Now I was one of the little fellas out there.
What's that with them 6 months? She said
Yeah.
it was.
I was Freaknik say that's right.
yeah.
Freaknik was over by the time I got that age, but I did go to a Freaknik. I did go.
You stayed?
I wasn't supposed to be there. So
Freaknik was in '96, right?
Yeah.
Freaknik started what?
Yeah, we was
It
there.
started in the late
I
80s.
still wasn't supposed to be there. I was 16
It just got
in
big.
'96.
The last one was
I had a
about
whole
98.
child.
Yeah, that one.
I had my.
Whoa, no, you born in '78.
I was born in '79. Don't make me your age.
Damn, my bad.
That's
Yeah,
you
yeah.
old.
Well, I was
ain't
18.
that old. I was
Let me tell you
16.
something. Freaknik from '92 to '96. Boy, Father God in heaven.
I went out there.
Let's get into that, man. Y'all had the sound of Freaknik. Now, Cooley. Now I know you're married now. Back in them days, you the man making the sound for the biggest black party in the world. What the lady was doing?
What if I told you I went to Freaknik for the business?
I would say you was ordained minister.
Almost, man. So
I mean,
look,
you probably did go for the business,
I went
but
for
I'm
the
just
business.
saying.
Not even for like.
Did you stay for the business?
Well, we got caught in traffic because you couldn't help it.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So experiencing that part of Freaknik, but like just the freaky
You stayed
elements
away
of
from
it. I was kind of mad cause
You probably went through that, man.
I when I turned 19, I was in the military too. But when I turned 19, I met the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
okay.
So I my life became real square. You know what I'm
Whoa,
saying?
you nah, Cooley, man. You know
Where did you meet him
Yeah,
at?
huh?
Where did you meet him?
When
He
I
met
meet
the teachings. He met the teachings.
Oh, the
man.
teachings.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
okay.
went Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. But now, Cooley, I gotta call you out now.
Call me out.
You was on the teaching, but the music you were making
It contradicted everything.
was freaking than a mother.
And see, that's the influence of it.
Yeah, that was the influence behind
White Horse. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I wrote that line, man, if
Yeah.
there's a such thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But,
Man, that deep.
but I stayed on my path. Like,
So you wrote White Horse.
I ain't write it. I produced it.
You inspired it.
Yeah.
You told him, okay.
But, I mean, it's just us being in the studio with nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, checking the
So
light.
you was there working with him on that song?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
there.
there through all of it.
Matter of fact, he was there when I met Kilo.
Yeah.
How
He's
you
the
meet?
reason.
How you meet the king of Atlanta?
I meet Kilo?
Yeah.
Wait, I take it back. I met the nigga in Washington. We was doing a promo with the Hard Boys, and he was doing the cocaine. No, Hear What I Hear.
Yeah.
Do you
that
hear
was
what
on
I
Yeah.
hear?
So it was him and Red Money.
That boom.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that boom. I'm sorry.
My bad. We old.
So we were there with the BET thing, man, and the Hard Boys, and you know what I'm saying. We just chopping it up. I know Red Money. So I met Kilo, a little arrogant ass then. And he was young, man, 15, 16.
Free for real?
He was that young then?
Yeah, he was young.
Wow.
Damn, he looked at 28.
He sounded 28.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just in passing, then there's one particular day, me and Daddy T, we riding through the hood in the Bankhead. That nigga seen me, was like, Shawty. Cause they had a record.
He knew you.
Yeah, we recognized each other.
Okay.
But they had a record, they wasn't doing shit. TikTok album. And he had to scrap that album.
Damn.
But that nigga was there in the hood. Did he have shoes on that day?
Nope.
He ain't had no shoes on. Like,
Did he
was looking
leave
bad.
from the same spot?
First you hear
was
the
he leaving from going home?
Then you hear the talk. That shit was going crazy, Lord. That shit.
You like TikTok?
First you hear the T.
The TikTok was cool, but the album, and see, with that album, him and Red Money, they fell out. You know what I'm saying? So that opened the door for him to have to work with new producers. So when he seen me, he was like, man, he just jumped in the car with us. And so we all went over to my mom's house. I had my setup there. And it's this nigga and his cousin that really put me back in the game, because after the Ansar thing, I ain't had no equipment, no car, no money, no nothing.
After the wet thing?
Ansar with the Horrible.
Yeah.
Yep. So they funded all that, but it was theirs. You know what I'm saying? So I left and I had nothing, and then
So you pulled a Dr. Dre?
Pretty much. Yep. And it was him and his cousin, man, that just got me back in the game, man. And then that particular album got me back in, you know, the music industry.
So what album did you produce when you seen Barefoot Kilo? What album came from
That was Get With The Program. Get With The Program.
I didn't say this, good people. Did the man not say he picked Kilo
They call him Barefoot Kilo, man.
Barefoot Kilo? What? Coco, help me. I don't need you, Coco.
I didn't say that.
Y'all did say he had no shoes on, because I said he was coming from
Country nigga, man, and ball. Yeah.
We were comfortable. That's home.
Right. Yeah.
That's home.
Because I mean, I get it, but I ain't know somebody
I
took
think he
his
went in the house and put his shoes on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We might
So
come out
you
with
grew
no
up with Kilo.
shirts.
Yeah, you grew up with Kilo.
Yeah. We come out with no shirts.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, so we worked on that Get With The Program album with what they had shit, I can't think of the damn name.
Ghetto Drop. That was
Ghetto
Oh,
Drop.
Ghetto Drop.
Yeah, Ghetto Drop was on there.
Yeah.
Drop.
Yeah. How low can you go? When he did Sammy Sam.
Yeah.
Damn, used to be some. Yeah, so it was music back then. I used to like that music back
There's
then.
a lot of music back then, a lot of different, just different styles.
Yeah.
Shout out to
like it was all-
Ichiban. Really like the first Atlanta label that kind of gave you some folk.
No, that is the
But
first.
you know what?
Atlanta,
I liked
label.
about because that was the Yeek era and all that. Like I like it was fun music. That's when Atlanta was fun.
You do not know
Like
nothing about no
That's when they
dance.
went to
I
the
do know
club
about
and
Yeet.
danced. They
yeah,
shared
you go
showcases
to the
and stuff.
and
Yeah.
dance. It was fun. Like Atlanta was so fun in the
We
'90s.
want to
Like
see
that
you
shit
yeet. Let's
was-
see you yeet. Let's get you.
I can't. I told you I can't dance.
Yeah,
But I
every
know
female
how
can
to-
dance.
Yeah, not every female can't. Well, I
She
mean,
know how to do one move.
Ghetto Drop.
They twerk. All you know how to do like look.
and I can't even twerk. I'm still with the shake dancing.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
That's like that to shake
Up next, Coco for the shake dance.
No,
Come on, Coco. Let's go. Let's go.
No.
Let's
No, like I miss, and that's like when people say the old Atlanta, and a lot of people don't know, like the old Atlanta used to be fun. Like we used to, I mean, every now it wasn't as many shootings. People might
You
fight
get
every
your ass
now and then.
whooped,
Like
straight
people would fight, but still it was fun. You could go to the club and niggas was dancing. Like everybody just it was.
That's
fun.
why so
Atlanta
many
was
folk
fun.
born in the 80s and 90s, cause we was dancing and having fun.
It was fun.
That's what I tell my homeboy. I said, man, y'all got too much better. I know you ain't getting no sex. Cause when you out here having fun, you messing with the ladies, you don't want to be like, I'm finna go shoot. I'm finna go want to butt out.
Yeah.
You know, so we just be in the block every day. We just be on the block, we'll grind and get a little money.
Yeah.
End of the night, we finna go get us a room or a little something. Finna go a little shout out, got a little apartment.
Yeah.
Y'all going to do what they kind of slide. They going to slide. They gonna hit the arc.
So real quick, so how do y'all feel about like the new Atlanta, like all the shootings and the killings, and this is for because I know you are you work in the community. So like, how do you feel about it, and like, what changes do you feel like could be made to make the city better? Just your opinion. I know it's not one fix, but just, and you too, Iceberg. And also, look, this is like a pile of questions.
Yeah, please. Let's stop one. Let them stop. She get it going.
No, the last one was just, do y'all blame Keisha?
Hold on.
We don't blame Keisha. That's before Keisha. All right, so
right.
It's a mindset. So you're dealing with a degenerative mindset. You're dealing with unsolved mental illnesses for real. You know what I'm saying?
Remember I told you that.
So it's beyond. I don't know. It started in the home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if the home ain't putting that structure down,
right,
and they sending them out to school, and man, they leaving school at 12 and 13. You know what I mean? Out here doing that foolishness. So that op bullshit, I can't stand it. I hate drill music. I think it's a Chicago culture that's spreading like a stupid virus.
Okay.
And
cause a lot of murders.
Yeah, and it's causing nothing but death and destruction.
You know what I'm because you know what I hate.
Wait, well, let me say that real quick. Keep that thought. Yeah. And I don't mean good Chicago. I mean that Chicago that they don't even listen to the OGs of their gangs. You know what I'm saying? They just out doing what the hell
they want to do.
You know what I'm saying? With no guidance. That's what I'm talking about. So that culture has seeped down into young people. You know what I mean? They think that's cool. And the girls, our generation, we give music to the women and anything to move the women,
right,
we'll run with. Right. They don't give a shit about the women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the women support that op culture. You know what I mean? That old sliding culture. That's stupid.
Yeah. You're right.
And now the women getting shot.
You're right. Because the music back then was catered to us. Now when I'm thinking about it, you're right. And a lot of the women, but you know, a lot of women, which like I hate to say it, but it's true. But you know, a lot of women sometimes, like, we're not saying it's that we're taught. I feel like it's like in it that we follow the man sometimes. A lot of times, like a lot of women get their identity from a man, which we shouldn't. We should get to know ourselves. But a lot of women, whether y'all know it or not, a lot of women, especially young women who don't have those good models at home, role models at home, like they get out at a young age, teenagers, hell, even myself, you know, I didn't have a father in the home. So like I started dating, I had a child at 16, but it's like I'm seeing myself through the eyes of a man who don't even know himself. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what's happening with a lot of these young women who are following that lifestyle of a lot of the guys.
I think the guidance was taken out, and I don't even think they following these dudes. I think they leading their own way. I think they following a script that's been written for them. You know what I'm saying? That's misguided.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that social media got a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? If it was the clout chasing at one time. Now I don't even think it's clout chasing. You know what I mean? I think it's beyond clout chasing. I think I don't know.
What do you think?
It can
Like,
go
what do you
way
think it
back
is?
to a lot
We
of
have
things.
bred. Let me get back to my point. We had offered to say was music is a very big influence on culture, and I feel like what's happening now is people are not socially responsible anymore. There was a balance. Like in the 80s, you had Eazy, you had Public Enemy. In the 90s, you had Jay-Z and all those guys. You had Outkast. In the 2000s, you had, you know, there still was like Goody Mob and I can't think. Y'all know it was like a Common. You had balance. Right. There is no balance anymore. So the pendulum has shifted to where we're only getting one type of thing. We're only getting all drill, all trap. And then when somebody come out with some socially conscious, nobody want to hear it anymore because we were taught that if you're socially conscious, if you're aware, if you're not gangster, if you're a God fearing normal person, you might do a little dibbling and dabbling, but you ain't really on that. Then you're soft and you're a sucker. See, you know what I'm saying? There is no back in the hood. I tell you all the time, in the hood, like, I know killers for real. I know robbers for real. They all had one thing in common. They were all broke. You know what I'm saying? But I knew niggas that worked every day. I knew hustlers, I knew players, you know what I'm saying? They kept a bag. When I was coming up, you had to have some money. You had to have some motion. Cause you couldn't just be no killer. What you killing for? You just killing to say you killed somebody? Right. That was dumb and stupid. Right. When we were coming up.
It really was.
Can't get no money.
Man, come on. The dope boy will have you killed because you got 12 coming through the block. And we can't make no money. Right. But now, like, I tell my little partner, they look at killing more than, I'm like, bro, you look at killing more than money? I say, let me tell you something. Like, when I was coming up, we got the money to get the girls, they live the life, you know what I'm saying? I tell you, it costs a lot of money to live comfortably. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, not to have to get up every day and work for nobody, watch your big screen TV in your king side bed, with your polo slippers on, to go downstairs, drink your alkaline water, eat your organic bacon and shit. That shit cost money. Yeah. You don't get that from slime.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You right.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you talk to them, they feel like they look at you like you the sucker. Yeah. Cause you got this, and I'm gonna say this: it's a lot of niggas from my generation that have fucked over these little boys and taught them the wrong game. You know what I'm saying? In my community, I've been to prison. Like a lot of us been to prison, right? I feel bad that I fucked up. You know, like damn fumble. You know what I'm saying? Got to learn for that. I don't niggas tell me I had to go. They look at going to prison like going to college. Yeah. Cause you go to college to gain knowledge. I'm not saying I don't knock on niggas for what they do. Just like I feel like we have to get back. So we saw on my other shows, you know what I'm saying? We had a conversation with me, Coco, and Adrian, where I said that I feel like there is no proper leadership anymore. Like you follow the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, right? Yeah, you feel them?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, back then, when you came up on that, right? You remember what the Nation of Islam went through back then? Mm-hmm. How like they bled, sweat, tears for that, right? Ain't nobody bled, sweat, and tears no more. Ain't nobody putting in the work no more to hold on, excuse me my point. Ain't nobody putting in his work no more for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's willing to. One thing I respect by the other side, they'll storm the motherfucking Capitol to get their goddamn point, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'll goddamn storm the motherfucking Capitol. A nigga will storm your motherfucking house, kill you, your kids, and your old lady for them bags or whatever the fuck in them. And goddamn let the police pull up and get in the fucking yard and the eagle stand. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't understand like our mindset. I'm sorry.
He said, but he started the show off earlier when you said something about how we aren't united, like the division. I think we were talking about the music or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like going back to what we were saying as far as the leaders, like because that's what I think. Like you asking like us not having leaders now, but I think it's hard to have leaders when we have so much division because when you have people trying to step up and be leaders, our own people are tearing those leaders down.
Let me say this. If you look at it, it's only black people in America that exalt a leader to get out there, 1-2 person, to get out there and do the whole fight for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to have a leader? You know what I'm saying? We that damn childish that we have to depend on somebody else to do everything for us.
To tell us what to do.
So we've been dumbed down to a certain degree. You know what I mean? No, we don't need a leader.
But you don't think there are like, and not saying we need 1 or 2 major leaders, but I think even in any group of people, you don't think there needs to be somebody like to help lead. I think some people are born leaders.
They call parents. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it started in that household. Now we coming up in a condition that we still are purposely put in a situation in this society. You know what I'm saying? Because really y'all the best. We the best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And they know it.
Yeah.
So you got to throw all kind of obstacles in the way so you won't reconnect.
To make us not see our value.
Yeah. And so we'll get these leaders and they'll cut these leaders down. And it does a lot to your psyche. You know what I mean?
It does.
So not just killing off the grapes or somebody who stood up on our behalf and then cutting them short. Now what you do? You know what I mean? Right. So you're fighting more battles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all psychological. So now parents got to step up. Big brothers, big cuz, big aunt,
so but what do you say about families that have like where the parents are are dealing with like mental issues, or the parents didn't see a healthy lifestyle, or you know what I'm saying, and they aren't the best leaders for their household.
The reason I stepped into this political ring, because there's resources out here that we ain't getting. You know what I'm saying? There's a general fund that deals with that kind of stuff, but that it don't trickle down in our communities. You know what I mean? So somebody got to have the compassion to say, hey man, this needs to go here. You know what I mean? And you don't, politics and people who go into politics and politicians, their main objective for going into politics was to get rich.
And I hate that.
It ain't had nothing to do, and that's the history.
Yeah.
But I ain't no damn politician.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going in because I know there's some things we need to do, you know, for the citizens.
Because you
of that
truly
community.
care.
Yeah,
like,
but
that's what we need, man.
but you got some that's in there like that. But for the most
We
part,
got a few fighters.
there's a few. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you're in a system that ain't for that. You know what I mean? It ain't designed for that. It's designed to do what it's doing.
How important is it, do you feel like it is for us to start getting more involved with like city council or going to meetings and being involved in the community?
You
Like,
definitely need to go. You need to see where your money going.
so do you think, because a lot of people say, well, it don't matter who you vote for, and this don't matter, this that. But do you feel like if people were more involved like in these meetings? Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest myself, I've been saying I'm gonna start going to city council meetings and stuff like that, but honestly I've never gone to one, but I know that's something I need to do. So what would you say to someone like me or other people out here to like maybe encourage us to be more involved?
I'm gonna say that 2020 was your best time to get involved with whatever you want to get involved with. And you don't have to leave the house to go to a city council meeting now. Pull it up online.
See, that's something I didn't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
The knowledge is out there. All you gotta do is see.
Yeah, pull it up. They broadcast because of social distancing
Right.
in this virus. You know what I'm saying? They allow you to sit at home and be part of the city council meeting.
So it's easier than
Way easier.
Okay.
And just to even know what's going on in your community and what's going on with that general fund, that
Right.
money that you contribute to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And where it goes.
Right.
And when I didn't know. When I ran for commissioner,
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about that damn
Right.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I started going to the commissioner meetings, and I was like, damn, there is a lot of money that we don't get. You know what I'm saying? And it's for some of the most stupidest stuff that they really getting funded for and building their empires. But we left out in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
We
purposeful.
at home listening to drill music.
Right.
Right.
Y'all
Exactly.
hear that?
Yeah, what?
No, we at home listening to drill music.
Oh, yeah.
We thinking about
Bullshit, playing around.
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's
On the game.
there's a time and a place for all that.
Right.
Time
You
to
know
get
what I'm saying?
active. And I ain't talking about against your own problem.
No.
But listen, we're going to get into shit everybody want to know about you.
Go ahead.
It's a serious question. We ask everybody to come on our show, see if you're a real nigga or not.
Oh yeah,
First question. Fried chicken or baked chicken?
I like both.
Gotta pick one.
I can't, man.
Got to.
I went vegan for a while, so you know.
Damn, I feel sorry for you.
Hey, but fried chicken tastes the best.
Okay.
Fried chicken taste better.
Collard greens or cabbage?
Collard greens.
I'm a little different, bro. I don't eat damn one of them.
Neither? Iceburg. And you from Boyhood?
And my mom a chef.
Oh, yeah,
She
she can
can
cook.
Oh, she can cook, so you have variety.
What you eat on Sunday? What your cornbread? You eat butterbean. That's a butterbean, man. Huh? You fuck with them butterbean?
Nah.
Black eyed peas?
Butterbean.
Yams.
Okay.
Oh, that was
We're gonna get
nasty.
that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is yams or peas cobbler?
Neither.
Yams.
Is yams a dessert?
It can be.
Nope.
Souffle.
No, it cannot. Yams cannot be a dessert.
That shit go on your
Yeah,
dump.
no, souffle is not the same as yams.
Yeah, smart man.
Yams is not souffle though. Those are two different dishes. Yes. Yeah, that's
Hey,
like
I
sweet
heard
potato pie.
yams
Sweet
is
potato
different from
pie,
sweet
not
potatoes.
yams.
Where they come from?
Man,
No,
this shit
it's the
so
same.
confusing.
It's the same
Damn.
vegetable,
It's the same thing.
but it's not the
It's just made a
same.
different
Oh,
way.
let me think of something else. That's just like
It's been like baked potato and French fries, the same thing.
they not the same thing.
Well, that nigga there preaching.
No, that's not. Don't put them stamps down. Baked potato and French fries not the same thing.
Potato.
It's a potato, but they
just
prepare
saying,
it
man.
differently.
I'm just saying.
A drums or flats.
Drums.
I like the flats.
I knew it. Okay, blue cheese and ranch.
Blue cheese.
Neither. Okay.
Blue cheese.
Favorite hot wing flavor.
Barbecue with lemon pepper sprinkles.
Okay, shout out to my boy.
That's the at JR Cricket. That's called the Dirty Bird or something.
Yeah,
It's
something like
something
that.
like
You
that.
like hot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm classy. I like that hot, man. Hot, extra crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite Future album.
Who?
Favorite Future album.
I can't call the name of that nigga's albums. Yeah. You're not playing.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Best soul food in the city.
Now,
Yeah.
Annie Laurel's, Highway 85.
Okay, I've been down there. I've been down there. You gotta go early. You ain't gonna wait in line for a minute.
Yeah.
You gotta go early. I went down there, rushing. Let's just say 2 hours later, I got my food.
And what's the name of it?
Annie Laurel. It's right on Highway 85 in Riverdale.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I ain't gonna lie, it's good. It's good.
I gotta try that.
You know. Favorite Outkast album.
I like that. Quimini.
Everybody said I say ATL is my favorite.
That's dope too.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
hard.
It's supposed to be.
Them two.
Yeah.
Top two.
Give us one.
Quimini.
Okay, now this is a curveball because we gotta ask y'all. Cause we gotta ask a question of our guests about what they here for, right? What album changed your life?
What album changed my life?
When you heard it, you was never the same afterward. For me,
Niggas for life.
Niggas for life.
You don't know who that
NWA.
is, do you?
Oh,
See,
NWA.
you
I know NWA. What do you mean?
When you said nigga for life, you supposed to know exactly what they wore because you was on the porch.
No, I listened
You
to
was squishing your little girl, the little baby's hair. You know what they wore.
Brushing and banging.
whatever.
Brushing and
Bang,
banging.
yeah, with little baby dog. What you say, OG?
Yeah.
Nigga for life.
Nigga for life.
Now, I'm gonna say this. When I heard that Soul Food from Good and Mob, I ain't been the same since. Like, I feel like the greatest work in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? When I seen Cujo, when I actually met, I told him, I said, look, man, I ain't here to talk about nothing else. I'm here to meet. I said, bro, that Soul Food, bro, that's the greatest hip hop album ever. Cause the shit y'all was talking about back then, yeah, the same thing going on right now.
Right, yeah.
Like you said earlier, before they time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coco, what album changed your life? And don't say twerk like your mom. What is it? Don't say Two Live Crew.
I'm not actually. Actually, I'm trying to think of. Dang, and I know his name. Mine was actually like a gospel album. Why you trying to be funny?
Kurt Franklin, the family.
No, it wasn't. Why I can't think? Brian Courtney Wilson. Is that his name?
Okay.
Yeah, like he had an album. I actually got it on my page. I don't know about heart, but yeah, I was going through a rough time in life, and that album actually
Too much thing.
it got me through. You say what you say?
Huh?
Fuck you, big. You get on my
But now
goddamn
that you
nerves.
say that, man, it was It Takes a Nation of Millions too. Public Enemy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I
didn't get that album. The other album came out in '88, so I was 10 years old. So I remember Uncle Jerome. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your man on speak, but it's all good. I remember him listening to the album, and I can remember being attracted to it. That's like my first introduction to hip hop. So I'm like, damn, what he did? Cause you know, I grew up with my mama. They listen to. You had your R&B, you had your Marvin, your Luthers, you know how mama them play.
Yeah.
That my friend like, whoa, what is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't get that album until I was about 21. You know what I'm saying? When I went back and listened, I was like, these niggas was saying shit that would get you killed right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So shout out to Public Enemy, man.
Yeah.
They'll definitely be on the bucket list. And shout out to my boy, that's why I remember getting to Professor Grill. Hey, Grill don't hold
he real.
That was
He real. He
definitely
real.
too hard for me back then. You know,
My second album changed my life.
Bankhead. He used to be on Bankhead.
Yeah, he had a store over there, right?
Limousine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the other one that changed my life, what I would have to say, would be Tupac, Me Against the World.
I love Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can co-sign you with that.
Yeah. They shed so many
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Dear Mama.
Yeah.
See, at that time, I was going through it, trying to find myself.
Yeah.
So me and Deuce was at odds. And Deuce and my mom and my daddy did something with me that helped me to be the man I am today. They put my stinking ass out.
Yeah.
They said, it's time, nigga. Yeah. And they stood on that shit. Yeah. And I thank them. I tell them every time, I said, man, I thank y'all put my ass out. Because if y'all wouldn't have did that, man, I'd be a sorry ass nigga like most of the niggas I grew up with. You know what I mean? Like, they put my ass out in the world. And my dad said, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to let y'all go. My dad told me something. He said, boy, when I was raised, nobody taught us how to swim. The white man came through there looking for somebody to hang. Your ass had to run. So if you fell in that goddamn pond, you had to learn how to motherfucking swim or you die. So guess what? The white man on your ass, I'm pushing you in this pond, you either gonna motherfucking die or you gonna motherfucking swim. And at the time, like, this nigga crazy. What the fuck, nigga? I don't know what the fuck. But you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Me sleeping in them cars, me sleeping outside, me having to find my way. It taught me dedication. It taught me hard work. And it taught me, if your ass don't make every cell of the day count, you'll never be nothing. Good people. I'm Master West J Media.
It's your girl Coco, and I do want to tell y'all, get involved with the city council. I would definitely be tuning in online now that you said something, because I do want to make a difference. So y'all just Google city council for your city, county, whatever, and log in, join in, make a difference in your community for real. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank y'all for coming, man. I'm Master West J Media.
It's Coco again.
Thank you.
And we got
give us a whole goddamn paragraph. We trying to call the show. I didn't want to let y'all know that. That was me on Apollo and rubbing the
Cause I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to do better.
The community.
I want us to do better. You know what I'm saying?
These man trying to eat their food.
Thank you, Iceburg. Thank you, DJ Cooley. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
Microwave. You won't be fooled because Coco want to keep talking. Let these men go.
This nigga done talk for forever. You know what I'm saying? I just want to encourage.
But I know when to shut up. Women don't. Bye, good people.
Love, peace, healing. We love y'all.
That week.
Here at West J Media.
Take a trip to my side.
West J
If you a bitch, you can't bang with us. No.